Welcome back to the basement.
Welcome back to the basement yard.
We're back.
He's all in red.
I'm all in red.
The Lady in Red.
Is that a song?
Lady
in Red. It is a song.
Lady in Red.
Got it. What?
I don't know if
who's
that's
by
right.
it. Who's by it? Or who sings it?
Joel?
Billy Joel is singing Lady in Red?
I don't know.
He doesn't strike me as a red guy. He's like a blue guy. Blue collar, blue, like I'm Billy Joel, blue. Red is more like a...
Sexy,
like
dirty.
Well, I don't...
Mean.
No. What is going on? Well, mean, yes. Do you associate any feelings with colors? I know we're getting into...
Psychologically, that is a real thing that
I know.
happens.
It's synesthesia or something like that, right?
No, that's like when you can see colors.
Oh, okay.
With like words and...
So, like, it's psychological. I know, like, McDonald's and a lot of restaurants use red because it makes you feel, like, hungry and stuff like that. But, like, Joey.
Go.
Forget about McDonald's.
Name a color. I'll tell you the feeling.
Green.
Earthy.
Yeah, but see, that's not a feeling. You can't feel earthy.
Green? That's an interesting one.
Green is like happy. It's like, yeah. That's happy for me.
Yeah. I get that. Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's a good one. It's like an upper.
It's, oh, yeah, okay.
You know? What about yellow?
Oh, yellow is like kind of dirty.
What?
Yeah, to me, yellow is like yellow and brown and orange is like kind of like muddy and dirty.
Brown is, you're making it sound horny though. When
It's not. That's not what I said at all.
Brown to me is just very like. It's
You're
like
assigning the sexuality to it.
Strong, like brown
Yes,
is strong.
brown
and
is
like charcoal and like.
Well,
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think you're saying
Paper cuts.
Why? Paper cuts.
I'm just talking as things are happening.
I think red is very like, like yeah, like evil
like a cat.
and like no cat.
Red is like, to me, red is like energy and explosiveness.
Explosions.
And like, yeah,
I
you
see
know?
that red. Also a combination of stuff too.
What's a sad color?
Sad? Gray.
Yeah.
Gray. Like I think Eeyore. Like Eeyore's like
Navy blue to me is also like.
Navy blue to me is like regal. Like I think it's because of the navy in it.
Could be.
It's just like it's a very like I want to salute you because of the navy blue that you're wearing.
What does white do for you?
I'm terrified of it.
I knew you were gonna do that.
No, I think honestly.
Actually, black and white are not colors.
Yeah, I think they're like hues and shades or something like that.
One time I told someone that I love the color black, and they were like, "It's not a color; it's the absence of color." It might have been you. Or you.
It's honestly, I was gonna say you should have attacked them, but it is possible that it was me.
Yeah.
So don't attack me.
I won't.
But do you? I can't remember last time I saw you wear red. Do you wear red? You don't strike me as a red guy. You're like.
I have a red jacket that I've worn.
You're like, I don't want to say muted, but like your color palette that works for you is more whites and creams and browns and blacks. Like it's not very like poppy color. Like if you walked in with a pink shirt, I think my eyes would fall out of my head.
I did wear a yellow rain jacket on the last episode.
That was orange. We've talked about that quite a bit.
It's up for debate.
No, it is certainly not up for debate.
It's up for debate.
Just so we're all clear.
I may have some sort of blindness because it feels like very obviously
brother,
yellow
I think
to
at this
me.
point in time you would know if you had a form of color
Like this
blindness.
is like yellow obviously.
That's very yellow.
And like the jacket. Do I have the jacket?
The jacket's over there on the table. We don't need to get up and get it.
Yeah, I'm not going to do this
We'll just
over
let
again.
it live. Like that's orange.
Of course.
But that's like a deep orange.
yeah.
Deep.
Deep.
Deep in red and orange.
Deep.
Yeah.
That was a weird moment.
But
Wait, hold on. I wanted to start this episode with something important, not important. It was a little dramatic. On my flight home, I just learned this thing. I had the weirdest interaction you can possibly have with a flight attendant ever. I went to the bathroom and I get up there. Well, first of all, I stand up, turbulence immediately. I'm bouncing around.
Doing
The fucking piss in my bladder's bouncing around like loose change in a dryer. Question.
So I was on this flight. It was
Yep.
on our way home from Dublin.
Yeah.
Ireland, as they call it over there. I noticed that they like you're not allowed to walk up by where you rich people are. You know what I'm saying?
They close the curtains.
They close the curtains, and then on top of closing the curtains, there's a sign that says, don't come up here unless you're one of us.
Does it say that? It's
Yeah,
so
which is
bad.
crazy. Like, segregation exists on planes, apparently.
Big time.
I don't like it. But, like, was the bathroom nicer?
It's a slightly bigger bathroom than I've been in other plane bathrooms. That sentence meant nothing. That literally meant nothing. I tried to make
It's
it.
a slightly bigger. But
It
like,
was slightly bigger.
but, like,
that's the.
Can I
I
ask-
made it so hard. That's all I wanted to say.
could I? Because I know you were in like first class, whatever it was called. I don't remember.
Delta
but-
One.
Yes, there it is. Like, was the perks perky? Were they perky perks? Were they like worth it? Because you were up there and I was just like, damn, I could see you, first of all.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not like you were, like, in, like, another wing.
Through the door
Through
that they
the-
closed. Don't come in here.
Through that fucking net that they close and hiss at
You
us.
can look through the net, you gnats.
But, like, were the perks perky for you?
I don't know because I haven't flown internationally that much, but I usually try to book Delta One. But where you were sitting, I think you guys got the same shit as me.
Yeah.
As far as like the food,
Probably. And I think I mean, I didn't drink on the plane, but, like,
bro. Crazy thing, by the way. On our flight, they made an announcement that main cabin ran out of alcohol.
bro, 'cause
I
there
was
were
like, what?
there was, like, 4 guys, like, 2, like, aisles in front of me and to the right that were pounding drinks,
They
dude.
ran out of alcohol.
And they were just like, we're the ones that did it. Yeah, they were like, they said that all they had left was red wine.
That's insane.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, no, the perks are like whatever. I mean, I do it because I like to lay down. Like,
Okay.
like obviously
That makes sense,
I
yeah.
would rather do that, and I have a lot of miles, so I can like bring the price down and stuff. But so I go up to the bathroom, and there's a flight attendant right there, and they're like kind of talking to another flight attendant, and the door says it's in use. You know, when you lock it, and the thing says occupied.
mm-hmm.
So I'm just waiting. And then the guy turns to me and he goes, "Oh, you don't know the trick?" And I'm like, "What?" Because I'm like, what is he talking about? Like how to
trick?
hold in my piss or something? Like I didn't know what he meant. And he's like, "You can unlock it from the outside."
I knew that.
And I was like, why the fuck would I do that?
Yeah, well, that's the question. Because I've seen them unlock it. They like that little like cover. They pick it up.
The thing that says lavatory, it says like lavatory or whatever, right? You can lift that. And it's like a little thing, and you can unlock the door.
Yeah.
And I had no idea.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah,
But
'cause
also, you've seen them do it?
Because I've seen them do it. But also, why would you do that?
Why did they lock it is my question,
But also,
too.
why would they like be like, you don't know the trick? Like this is a trick of the trade. Like we're just gonna make it look.
Also, bro, do you think I'm going to make the judgment call of like, there's no one in there, let me unlock it?
That is risky.
Yeah.
Risky business. Let me tell you.
And I was on the verge of a big, steamy piss, so someone would have got covered.
Yeah, I don't know why it was difficult for me to comprehend what you were saying.
But yeah, I just thought that was so weird because he's like, and then so I went to the bathroom, peed, did whatever, shut the door, and then I was like, "Hey, thanks, man, appreciate it." And he's like, "Now you can do it whenever you want." And I was like, "Dude, why do you want me to open bathrooms that are
Dude,
locked?"
That was a freak of a flight attendant.
Yeah, it was like a
He
weird
was just
guy.
like, you don't know the. He was perky. He was like, you don't know the
You know the
trick.
trick?
Oh my god.
But he was like, "Now you can do it whenever you want." And I'm like, "No, I can't. Against the law, illegal.
Is it?
Opening a locked bathroom? It's got to be."
I don't know. I mean, I
Also, I don't need the panic now. Now that I know that's a thing, every time I take a poop on an airplane, now I'm gonna be like, "Oh my god, someone can get in here and like."
yeah. I mean, that is kind of terrifying. Now you're scaring me, and you know how I feel on planes. Already scared most of the time.
Yeah.
So like now, I will say those plane bathrooms were pretty big. Like I got in there and I was just like, "There's space," because normally I
Yeah.
have pretty broad shoulders. It's I get in there and I have to like
you can't even go anywhere.
piss like Uncle Fester.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta piss like you're freezing.
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't know.
But yeah. Oh, now I'm letting you know.
Mm-hmm.
Next flight we're on. If you're not like guarded by like the royal guards of the planes, I'm going to, when you're in the bathroom, open the door.
Don't. I'll cause a scene. I'll get you on no fly.
Is that possible? Well, the fucking flight attendant was just like, do it. He like fucking like
Yeah, he was trying.
schoolboy bullied you into like opening this fucking bathroom on people.
You don't know the trick?
I'll you know what? I won't do it. I'll pay a med to do it.
What's that gonna do?
That I mean, you never know.
My least favorite part of the plane bathroom is it's been different things, but now, like obviously the faucet is annoying how it like stops and you gotta, but now it's like I'm trying to just throw the trash out. Like I'm trying to throw these towels out. And it's like it's closing on my finger.
Yep. And now
you're
you have to
making me
double
like
wash.
touch it and then touch the opening is so small.
Agreed.
My hands are dirty again.
See, my issue is, and I think we spoke about this, but like this sinks are not deep enough.
Yeah.
So like I can't get my hands in there to wash them because I can't shrink my hands.
Yeah.
I can't have little baby hands like yours. So like when I get in there, it's like as I'm washing my hands, it's like scraping the bottom of the sink, and it's like it's ruined.
You know how I get out? I shoulder the thing. I throw my shoulder into the lock.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I do the forearm.
Or like I won't. Yeah, I'll do that too.
Just to get out.
Dude, I love during COVID when like bathrooms had that foot pedal.
Yeah.
Dude, bring that back.
That
What
is a
happened?
good one. That is a good one. Also, big fan of the places that have they have like a new opening mechanism where it's like a bar so you can put your forearm in it. But then like the angle is weird. Yeah, you've never seen that? You ever seen that?
What
yeah.
are you talking about?
I've seen it before.
It's on the door. It's like you could put your arm in it.
Yeah. It's like it's like a handle. You know how like the handle comes out like that, but then there's like a bar that goes up. So it's like, you can kind of open it like that, put your foot in, skedaddle on out of there. But you are correct. The foot pedal is
I love the foot pedal.
way better.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of like when you go to bathrooms and it's all just one bathroom but just little stalls for like individual people.
Are you crazy?
No, because it's not like anyone could be next to you.
Yeah, dude. A normal bathroom. In Europe they love that.
I know.
Where it's one door and then you walk in and then it's like a sink and like soap or whatever, and then there's two separate stalls that are like full doors. But in another bathroom, it would just be like the half stalls, which I don't love. If I gotta take a dump in public, I want to lose my mind. Put me in a room.
Doublick, by the way.
Dump in public.
Is a
A
doublick.
doublet.
And also, if I go into a public bathroom, whether it be restaurant, bar, anywhere, there better be more than two stalls. There has to be more than two stalls. Because if someone's pissing right here, I better have the chance to put a piss barrier in between us. If it's just stall on stall and there's only two, I can't do it. Not that I'm like, it's just like, make it 3 minimum.
Yeah. But I like being in my own little room. I think that in the US, I don't know why we do this thing where it's like you can see people's feet underneath. Bro, put the door to the ground. Put me in a box. There's no reason for this.
I can't really recall the last time I saw like in the US like a full like head to toe bathroom stall.
Or they just do completely separate. Like the whole thing is in one little room, like which I'm on board for that too, but always a line for those.
Yeah. Bathrooms are weird. You know how I feel about bathrooms. I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
It's funny that you say that you brought up the interaction with the flight attendant on that flight because I was just like, my stomach was bothering me. I was eager to get home. And I was sitting there, and the woman's like, do you want anything to drink? And I was like, no. And she looks at me, and she goes, I was like, what? I was like, what? I didn't get it.
Like, kill yourself.
I just didn't know. Like, she just like, I don't know if she was signaling to someone else, but she was looking at me.
But she was like, oh, you don't
She was
want
like,
anything?
but like, you could hear me. Because you know how like weird, like plane sound, like you just can't really hear that well.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I can hear her well. I was just like, no. And she's like, no, you're good. I was like, no. And she goes, I was like, what?
Did
what
she
is
go
that?
shoulder to shoulder or she cut her neck?
Bro, she didn't go like the Undertaker, She wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
But she did like the, like this. You know who this
At
is.
you? What did you say or do?
I was just like, I crumbled, honestly.
You like froze.
I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh.
That's so weird.
It was just a weird I don't know if she was upset that I didn't want to drink. Do you ever order a drink because you're worried if they're going to get like offended that you don't get one?
On a plane?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Me neither, but I just didn't know.
It sounds like you do.
No,
Don't believe
no. I'm just saying, like, they're like doing their job, and it's just like, well, I paid for this, so I might as well get a water or something, you know?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they'll do like, oh, do you want your meal? And I'm like, no, because like either I'll eat in the airport, so I'm just like, I'm not gonna eat on this plane.
Bro, first of all, anytime there's a meal offered like for free included with my seat, I'm getting it because I paid for it. I'm sorry, that's my mentality. It's just like I paid for it, I'm gonna get it. It's gonna suck,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna get it. The guy next to me on the way to Scotland, first of all, sits down next to me, immediately opens like an old timey like. You know how like women in the 70s would keep like their like
It's got like a pout on it.
And it's like a metal case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Opens that, just pills strewn about. And here's the thing.
Damn.
People take pills, that's on them. But these were not all the same pills. They were all different pills that like I can't look at a pill and tell you what it is. I know there are people that can, but like it was like 4 different types of pills. And he just went like this.
But it was just a potpourri of pills.
And yeah, dude. And he just took them and
how many?
Whatever you could fit in this.
He just clawed it?
He clawed it, took them, swallowed them.
Passed out.
And then put his hood up and went to sleep. Then, I don't know who this guy was, but I was thinking like this guy might be somebody because he's kind of doing this with a lot of confidence. Then she goes, you want your meal? He doesn't even say yes or no. He said, I'm going to sleep. Keep it warm for me when I wake up.
What? What is this, your wife? What are you talking
Bro,
about?
I was blown away because I couldn't even believe the gall to speak to someone like that.
Is that even an option?
It happened. It was fucking
Keep it warm for me,
7:30 when we got breakfast on that red eye, and out comes tortellini.
Yeah.
And I was like, how did this guy fucking finagle this whole situation?
It's 8 a.m. He's eating the short rib from last night.
Yeah, dude. I was so confused.
Wow.
I didn't know, honestly. I thought being on a plane, it's just like you're in our confines. You do what we're telling you can do.
Yeah, like your shit will come when we bring it out.
Well, like you go to a restaurant and like you could be like, I want this, I want that, you know, hold this or da 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 da.
You imagine
this
going to
guy
a
was
restaurant?
making edits to his order. I was just like, this is nuts. I didn't know you could do this in the sky.
You're just at a restaurant. And you're like, yeah, I'll have this, this, and this. Bring it in 2 hours.
Like, what? That's basically what he did. But also, like, when I wake up, bro, if I'm a flight attendant, I'm not
Keep
paying.
tabs on me.
I'm not paying attention to when you're awake or not.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see you and be like, you're another person on this flight.
The plane is one of the places. The plane and the gym are the 2 places that I'm noticing that I've become very agitated by people. Where like, when people are just so oblivious, and it's like you're clearly not thinking you're in a public place.
Yeah.
Like you're the only person here, and you're just doing all these things. There's a guy that goes to my gym, and it's an apartment building gym. It's not even a public gym.
Mm-hmm.
And he shows up in like jeans, and he like trains some dude, I guess, or something. But he'll have like a coffee and his keys and his wallet, and he'll just like leave it everywhere. And like on the bench or whatever, and it's like they're not even using it. And I'm like, bro, how? And talking mad loud.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, how do you not realize?
Can I ask you, how old is this person?
He looks like he's like late 30s.
Oh, that's worse.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that sounds pretty in line with what you expect from like someone in like their late 40s, early to mid 50s, maybe even 60s, because it's their world. We're just fucking living in it. You know, but like late
So
30s
annoying.
is a bit nuts.
Or like people get on a flight and they'll make an announcement like before you board, and they're like, it's a full flight, and if you're in these rows, then you're gonna have to like, you know, check your bag or whatever the fuck. You know, sometimes they make announcements like that, and then people get on this plane and they put their bag, their personal item, they start taking off their clothes, then put their clothes up there, and then they sit down. Then in the middle of boarding, will pop back up and take their bag down, and then start getting stuff that they need out of their bag, and everyone's waiting for you. It's like, bro, get these people out of here.
I will say, I think that is the absolute exact description of just like an entitled American
It's
asshole.
horrible, dude.
It's pretty bad. But it's not, that's not us.
I
That's
will
all we could
say,
do.
In Europe, I did notice that like there is no rules when deboarding.
Grab your shit, get off.
Well, also like the people like here typically it's like if the rows ahead of you there are people sitting down, you wait, they get out, they grab their stuff and they go. In Europe, everyone's flying off that plane.
Yeah.
And like I'm trying to pick a time to get in so I can just grab my shit and there's just old people fucking sending it.
Bro, I couldn't believe how easy those flights were in terms of like how quick they were. Bro, from the first flight we did from Scotland to London, it was just like we get up, bing, we're on our way down.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy how like close everything is.
Yeah.
But how different a lot of them feel.
The accents, the fucking architecture, everything.
Bro, there was, America, we talk about like the accents we have in America. I feel like in England alone, there's way more accents than there are
Oh yeah.
stuff here.
Yeah.
And I can't do them, so don't even ask me, Joe.
Oh, Frank, can you do them?
No.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. But yeah, that's that. We do have some sponsors for today.
Okay.
We do have some sponsors for today. How's you doing?
Doing pretty well.
Squarespace.
Oh, okay.
We've got Squarespace. Squarespace is where you're going to go to build your websites, okay? They're the ones that you, it's their website is the one you use, okay? You're going to use their website to build your website, okay? That we can visit your website through Squarespace. You understand? But they have a number of reasons why you should use them. This is the only platform that I use to build websites. They have the best templates, in my opinion. They have these templates that you can click on and see what your website will look like. It just kind of moves the process so far along when it comes to being creative about building a website. Usually in the past, you've had to hire people. It's very expensive to build it from scratch, and you have to make a bunch of creative calls. But these templates are very helpful because you could just click on them, sets up the landing pages for you. You just switch out the photos and the information, and you're good to go. So all the formatting is done for you. It's great, and they have a bunch of different ones, so it's not just like there's one and all your websites look the same. It's cool. They also have a bunch of tools that you can use to optimize all your traffic, to let you know where your traffic's coming from, which is or whatever. Just make it the more optimal way to get people to your website. So if you have a small business or you make content or whatever, website's very important. It is your first impression, so you're going to want to use the best, and Squarespace is the best. So go check them out. Squarespace.com/basement, and you'll save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain using the code BASEMENT. Again, that is Squarespace.com/basement, and you will save 10% off of your first purchase of a website or a domain using that code BASEMENT. And I've gotten a lot of messages in the past of people saying they used it and they built their website and stuff and that it was awesome. So listen, not just saying it up here. People are using it and people are loving it. So there you go. This podcast is also sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is online therapy. So you want to talk to a therapist. In-person therapy can cost anywhere from $100 to $250 per session. I've looked at in-person therapy before. Sometimes it's double that. It's wild. Depends where you are, but it's very expensive. But BetterHelp, you can save up to 50% per session on there. So it's more affordable. It's customizable. You can do it at whatever frequency you want. You want to talk on the phone, you want to text, you want to do whatever. You want to do it weekly or bi-weekly, bi-monthly. You can do it whatever you want. It's customizable for you. So go check them out. You can go to betterhelp.com/basemeyard today, and you'll get 10% off of your first month. So if you just want to start therapy, you can do so. They have also a very quick onboarding process, so you can talk to a therapist very quickly. And so go to betterhelp.com /basemeyard today and get that 10% off of your first month. That is BetterHelp, spelled BetterHelp.com /basemeyard. Enjoy.
And you know what? If you enjoy us and you want us to come along for whatever journey you're about to take, why don't you go to patreon.com /thebasementyard and sign up today. Listen, I tell you guys about it every single week. This is the way that you can directly help support us and keep the lights on here, because you know what? Joe likes to shut them off and throw things at me and then scream obscenities at me. So you don't want that to happen, go to patreon.com/thebasementyard. You sign up for that first tier, you get these weekly episodes 1 whole week in advance. And then that second tier, you get exclusive episodes every single Friday that are just kind of all over the place and a little crazy, a little nuts. And they're a lot of fun. You can get them. You can start your week, end your week with The Basement Yard. So go check it out. Patreon.com/thebasementyard. We thank you guys who have signed up and continue to support us and show us so much love and support. And if you're thinking of signing up, do me a favor. Go on your web browser. Go to patreon.com/thebasementyard and sign up there, because I don't want to say anything about Big Daddy Apple, but, you know, it's not as fun for us if people sign up on the app. So go to your web browser, wherever you like to use it, whether it be Internet Explorer, Encarta, anything you like to use. Go to patreon.com/thebasementyard. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for loving us. We're going to keep trying to make you happy, smile, and everything in between. All right?
What is it in Encarta?
You don't remember Encarta?
Is that like a browser?
I think it was an old Wikipedia, encyclopedia thing. Encarta 95. Anyone remember that?
It sounds familiar.
And then Netscape.
I do remember that.
You know, Netscape. That was before
God,
you. You were
that.
born what year again? 2004?
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
2000. Need to tell you a story.
Uh-oh.
I know you're gonna love it, and I know you get very scared about
See, now,
stuff.
you know how I am then.
So listen, more alien shit.
Come on. I
So
don't like alien shit.
I don't know why this isn't talked about in the news, but this alien story is bananas.
Hold on. Before you get to this, what did you say before our flight? Because you know how I am before flights. Anytime someone brings something up, I'm like,
Oh, I said I looked up the turbulence and it was bad.
Right before we're about to get on our flight, he goes, oh.
No, it was the day before.
Whatever. Still right before.
If it made you feel any better, and I also omitted this information, I don't know why, because I was afraid that you would be upset that I would even bring up turbulence again.
I was.
But I looked it up the next morning, and it looked like they were like, "Oh, never mind, it's not gonna be that bad."
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
But also on the flight, there was a guy next to me who had like a flight weather thing open, and I looked over and I saw red. So fuck.
Wait, he had like a whole computer?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
And he was like tracking it and shit, and I was just like, oh God, here we go. All right, ruin my week with this alien stuff.
Okay, so I don't know why the news hasn't talked about this, or people don't know about it, but like this is wild to me.
I'm fine not knowing. You know how I am. Ignorance is
You don't have a choice. The other people do. The CIA. There was a CIA document. Explained that the alleged aircraft was flying low and quietly above a Soviet unit while they were engaged in a training mission. Long story short,
Soviet unit?
Yeah, like a Soviet.
Like a Russian plane?
They were over Russia and the fucking army there.
Okay.
Anyway, shut off my volume. So there was a low flying aircraft over like Russia. Long story short, shot it down, right?
Russians don't fuck around, man.
Not at all.
Oh no.
So according to the only 2 soldiers who survived, when the soldiers approached the craft, they shot it down. 5 aliens freed themselves of the debris and came close together near the wreck. Moments later, the soldiers said the group of aliens merged into a single object that acquired a spherical shape.
Required a spherical shape?
Yeah, like it like became like a orb, essentially. So 5 of them got out, they got close together, became one circular dude.
Okay.
You know? And then a new ball-like alien began to buzz and hiss before igniting into a brilliant white light. And then 23 out of 25 of these soldiers turned into stone. That's what this thing says. How is no one talking about this? Turned into stone? Medusa's up there?
Oh God. Let me be very fucking clear about something. This isn't a bit. This isn't for hee-hees, ha-has. This isn't for anyone else but me. I hate this. Really. Like, in my soul, I hate hearing stuff like this. And I was just talking. That's so crazy that you brought this up. I have to fix my hair. I was just talking with my sister-in-law about this, and she's like, why? Why don't you like to hear about all this stuff? And I was like, because there's this beautiful little island of ignorance that I live on where it's nice to not hear stuff like this. Because guess what's going to go through my head now tonight?
Turning into stone?
That fucking waking up and seeing my children and wife as a ball of stone.
No. The people were
Don't specify.
turned into stone poles is what they said.
Stone poles?
Yeah, like stripper poles? Like, what does that mean?
Stone pole Alien Austin.
Stone pole Steve Austin. It said the only reason why 2 of the men survived is because they were standing in a shaded area at the time of
What the hell does that even mean?
I think that maybe that just means they were behind a wall or something.
Oh my god. Well, then how would they have seen the rat king of aliens?
I think they saw like the bright light.
But then how would they know that they formed into a spherical alien ball?
Bro, I don't know.
Wait,
Bro,
first of all,
imagine.
where are you getting this from?
This
are
is
you
Daily Mail.
Daily Mail? Are you sure this isn't the text thread that you're in with Alex Jones?
No. But according to the Journal of Applied Physics, it is possible to use high-energy radiation or electromagnetic pulses to change normal matter into plasma, a form that is not liquid, solid, or gas. CIA described aliens as short humanoids with large heads and large black eyes.
Let me ask you a question. If you're going as far enough to shoot this thing out the sky, why are you even giving them a chance to become an alien ball? Because hear me out.
They didn't know they were going to be an alien ball?
Hear me out, brother. I'm not Russian. Let's imagine I am, okay?
Hold on. Okay, go.
Got it. I shoot this thing. Do your best gun noise. Ready? 3, 2. Pew. Come on. Give me a better gun noise.
Go.
I went with 1 click, though, Joey. Thank you. Once I walk over and I see something move, guess what I'm doing with the rest of the ammo in the chamber?
Yeah, it's going.
I already went as far enough to shoot this thing out the sky.
I don't think they knew that what it was yet. And then they saw aliens. Bro, imagine you witnessed this, where 5 aliens came out of this thing and then just formed into a super mega fucking one.
You know I love Megazords, so a part of me is...
Would a part of you be hyped? You'd be like, oh my god, they're turning into... And you
No.
citing like old Power Ranger episodes.
No.
That looks just like the 1997 Dr. Ooze or whatever the fuck.
You're 2 years off. 1995 is when the movie came out, and Ivan Ooze. He wasn't a doctor, as far as we know. I'm just saying.
That's so crazy.
I'm just saying. I wouldn't even give... Bro, the moment I saw this thing start to move, I'm shooting again. I'm not giving it a chance to form a ball with its boys, dude.
Yeah, no.
I'm not giving it a chance. And then they were like, it started buzzing and hissing. Guess what that ball of alien is getting?
Hissing.
More bullets.
Yeah.
Bro, anything hisses at me, my immediate reaction is to kick it at least.
Dude,
There's no way, no goddamn way. I am fine. Bro, there are so many stories that come out, and it's just like, the government's hiding it from you. They don't want you to know the truth. You know why they do that? What do they say in the movies? We got to protect the people. If they panic, it'll be chaos. You know who those people are? Bing! This guy right here. I don't want to know. If they're just like, oh, it's like a mass conspiracy to cover up aliens turning into a big gooey ball of alien bros and turning people into stone poles, you think I want that information? You think I need that information? No. Let me go forever.
What do you tell the families? He died. He's here.
Oh, well, I mean, you've seen enough of movies or stuff where they're just like, he died in combat. You know, we didn't recover his body.
Yeah.
When, like, the body is
Here's
being
a
used
pole.
to prop up the fucking construction at a Denny's or something. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need this.
If it takes 5 of them to turn into a ball and turn me to stone, I think we could take them. It takes 5 for it to work. You don't think we could?
I mean, brother, it doesn't sound like they're just like,
dude,
we
they
need
killed
5.
23 guys.
In
Those
a flash.
23 Poles, dude.
Russian guys. I don't know.
That's different
I don't
guys.
know. Listen, I do not know what Russian basic training entails.
But I know that it's better than ours.
I can imagine they are
Fighting bears, dude.
brother. Well, I know he's not Russian. Khabib is from what?
He's from Dagestan.
Okay, I don't know. I know he's
That's
not Russian.
Russian, I believe.
Okay,
I don't know.
I didn't know that.
I don't want to get
You
that
gotta be
wrong.
careful. Those other
Yeah.
two are on
Hey, I think
they're looking for
Dagestan's-
revenge.
I think Dagestan's its own country.
Okay, But they're out there. Didn't he openly say he fought and trained with bears and shit like that?
Yeah.
He's from Russia.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a republic.
Dude, if 25 Russian soldiers can't take down 5 gooey little fucks, you think I'm even giving this a second thought?
Yeah, nah.
I am taking every gun that I can get my hands on, and I'm emptying the clip in that direction.
Dude, speaking of the government like lying and stuff, there was also a story about they found the Ark of the Covenant, which I didn't know what that was.
You never
had to
seen
look that
Indiana
up.
Jones?
No, I've never seen Indiana Jones. It just sounds like a
I think we've known that for a while. Still baffling you've never seen an Indiana Jones movie.
yeah, I don't know. I do like whips though, not like that.
Oh, God damn, Joey.
I meant like like get that thing off the table, like psh.
You get
That sounds like I'm hitting my wife with
Yeah.
a whip. Get that off the table. No, like his whip. You know what I mean?
I know what you're
He
talking
does
about.
Stuff. I've dug a hole and there's no way of getting out now.
You're digging the hole right down.
That's not what I
And you're
meant.
just going to live in it. It's okay.
But I do like those whips. They're cool.
I've cracked an actual whip, and they're cool as hell.
I would never do that. I'd be afraid that I would hit myself in the face.
I mean, if you crack it this way, but if you just whoosh, like it, and it cracks, brother. That shit makes like the legit sound.
it's terrifying.
I just
Dude, they found the Ark of the Covenant.
well, you've never seen Raiders of the Lost Ark is the one with the Ark of the Covenant, so you don't even know what happens when they finally open it. Wait, what is the Ark of the Covenant?
I have it pulled up right here. According to Jewish and Christian tradition, the gold-plated wooden chest housed the 2 tablets bearing the 10 Commandments, and there's like some old relics in there, and it's believed to be like,
Oh, so it's a treasure chest.
what do you call stuff that's like God lives there, like his soul is like
Holy?
no, what's
Godly?
Horcrux?
Horcrux?
Is that not
Scott.
something?
I think, I don't know, like,
the word that I was going to use is so not what it is.
omniscient?
What is that?
Because, like, omnipotent means, like, of God-like status.
I was gonna say omnipresent, but that's not it.
I mean, it's kind of, maybe.
But like, it's like God. It's
like God's
in there.
shit.
It's like
It's his
it's
stuff.
essentially a Horcrux for God, kind of. Yeah.
Oh, so, like, I'm not even
no,
gonna,
you're not
I'm
gonna like
even gonna-
stab a book and he's gonna
with a basilisk fang or
right.
something. You
It
know?
probably won't happen.
But
that
God is
way.
just like, that's mine, and then it starts to glow.
Yeah, but apparently the CAA found it.
The
What?
CAA.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, the CIA found it.
And then William Morris picked it up.
Yeah. They found it by using psychics.
Bro, stop.
What is happening,
Bro,
bro?
fucking cut it out. This is not
what it
funny.
says. It says they conducted experiments as part of the secret Project Sunstreak. What?
So what? They had the Long Island medium out there, and she's like, anyone know what this is?
Anyway, I'm looking for the chest.
I'm looking for chest. I'm feeling chest over here. I'm feeling chest over here. Something very godlike. I just
She's walking in the supermarket. She's like, hold on. Big chest. 10 Commandments. I gotta go to the Middle East.
wait a sec. Moses is here. Moses, what do you have to say? Where is it? It's
Does anyone have a mother named Mary? Anybody have a mother named Mary?
It's somewhere where the light doesn't shine. Okay, where does the light not shine? I'm getting darkness, but also light could be figurative. Okay, I can't with this shit. Like, I don't think you guys realize. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Fiyero was onto something, okay?
Who the hell is that?
From Wicked,
Oh,
okay? Life is more painless for the brainless. I don't need to know certain things because then I need to grapple with the reality of them. I am very comfortable.
yeah. We get it, dude. You don't want to know, but you're gonna. The CIA conducted experiments as part of the secret Project Sunstreak, which they never come up with good names, with individuals known as remote viewers, a type of clairvoyant who claimed they could project their consciousness to receive information about faraway objects. So you're telling me they have a three-eyed. This is the three-eyed raven. They're like sitting there.
Oh
and they're
shit!
just like,
Yeah, I guess so.
and then they're like going to find this chest.
See, like
There's no credible scientific evidence that remote viewing exists.
this is what happened, but we have no basis off of telling if it happened or not. It's just one person that wears socks on their hands in order to protect them from forever chemicals in the oxygen is telling us this, so we're going to take it as credit and run with it. What happened to journalism, brother? What happened to good old Walter Cronkite is just like, you know what? I'm going to tell them this because I know I believe it's true. Who the hell? Did you get this from Alex Jones too?
No.
Okay. So
this is Yahoo.
And when has Yahoo ever steered us wrong?
I mean, I haven't been on Yahoo in God knows how
Remember
long.
those commercials? Yahoo!
It's pretty good.
Was pretty good.
Individuals opening the container by prying or striking are destroyed by the container's protectors through the use of a power unknown to us.
Well, so that
Ooh, they have a picture.
Don't look at it.
Joe, you close that. Don't look at it.
Don't look at it.
So you clearly haven't seen Raiders of the Lost Ark.
This isn't a real.
Close your eyes, Marion.
Oh, is that a thing? You can't look at it?
Well, so I mean, spoiler for a 50-year-old movie at this point. I'm not sure exactly when it came out, but the Nazis find
Hold up. The Nazis are involved in.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is all of Indiana Jones. The bad guys are Nazis, except for one where it's I don't want to get insensitive, but like it's like a witch doctor or something. It's there's a little tinge of racism in there.
Oh, I honestly had no idea. I thought he was like fighting old demons or something.
Well, there's a little bit of that, brother, but it starts with the Nazis. So the Nazis are like, we are going to find something. We are going for Hitler. We are going to find the Ark of the Covenant.
Did it look like this?
Yeah, I know what it looks like. I don't need to see it.
You're not allowed to see it in the movie?
So they get it, and then he's just like, don't open it. And they're just like, we're going to. And then there's a back and forth, and then they open it, and Indiana Jones says to his lady, like, yo, close your eyes. And then the ghosts pop out of that thing and fuck them up, dude.
Really?
They fuck these people up. You see people's faces melting and shit.
Nice.
You've never seen that gif
No.
of the Nazi face melt?
I
I'm
must have
shocked.
missed the Nazi face melt.
It's like, and the fucking face and everything melts away and shit.
That's Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yeah, dude.
No.
And then the second one, the guy shoves his hand in the guy's chest and pulls out his heart.
I honestly have never.
Do me a favor. I know, like, I don't know if you are not watching them for any specific reason.
No, I just haven't.
You should watch them.
I mean, now at this point, I didn't know there was going to be melted Nazis in them.
Hell yeah. There's melted Nazis, all right.
The best kind.
With
And if your face,
I mean, you said it.
Yeah.
And I agreed with it.
if your face starts to melt, it's okay because we have Zocdoc.
No.
Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. Okay, this is what this is what I was using when I first got off of my parents' health insurance, and I was like, "How am I going to find a doctor? I don't know anything." And I did some Googling. I found Zocdoc, and it's very helpful. All these doctors are patient reviewed, so you can see their score out of 5, I believe. And you go in, you put in your insurance, you put in which doctor you want to see, whether it be a primary care physician, dermatologist, or whatever you need. And you put that in, and it'll give you all the doctors in your area and their rating and their next available appointments. And usually you can go, like if you do it early enough, you can maybe get same day, maybe the day after, maybe 2 days. It's not very long. So it's nice. It's a great way to find like either a specialist or a doctor in your area, because a lot of the time I think people go off of word of mouth. But if you're out there by yourself and you want to, try and find a doctor in your area that you need something for, you have no recommendations, Zocdoc has got you covered, okay? But stop putting off all those doctor's appointments and go to Zocdoc.com/basement to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That is ZocDoc.com/basement, all right? So go get your stuff done, folks. And lastly here we have SimplySafe. SimplySafe, millions of Americans enjoy the new standard in home security and greater peace of mind every time they arm their system. No long-term contracts or cancellation fees. Monitoring plans start affordably at $1 a day. 60-day satisfaction guarantees or your money back. but they have a system in place so that if someone were trying to break into your house or there's a fire or anything like that, then the proper authorities are called and brought to your house to try and, keep you as safe as possible. They have an active guard outdoor protection that can help prevent break-ins before they happen. So there's a lot of stuff that they have. It's your home. You want to keep it safe. You should have a security system just as be as safe as possible. You can visit simplysafe.com/basement to claim 50% off a new system with professional monitoring plan and get your first month for free. Okay, that is simplysafe.com/basement, spelled SimplySafe.com/basement. There's no safe like SimplySafe. Boom.
I'm not enjoying the conversations about aliens.
I'll go light with you. How's this?
What is? You just dumped all over me. What do you mean I'll go light on you? You just told me that there's balls of alien jizzing together, and they're fucking turning people to stone poles.
Stone poles. Every time I hear
will
that,
say this.
Yep.
If I were to die, getting turned into a stone pole doesn't sound like the worst way.
I don't know if I want to be a stone pole. All I'm hearing is Stone Pole Steve Austin, too.
Me too, honestly.
Every time we say it, I'm like, Stone Pole. Can you pull up the thing about KFC made a fried chicken something?
Oh, yeah.
What is it, a toothpaste?
So, yes, I saw this. So, apparently, KFC, which I don't know if we're legally allowed to call Kentucky Fried Chicken anymore.
Why?
There was a lawsuit years ago I heard about that it was just they got sued because they couldn't legally call it
Oh, because it's not
chicken
Kentucky
or something like that. But they made a fried chicken flavored toothpaste, which
I do like fried chicken a lot.
I love fried chicken.
I would try it.
No.
I've had flavored toothpaste before.
Yeah, but nothing that's meat flavored, brother.
Yeah, that's
it's
kinda gross.
Strawberry or mint.
Or bubble gum.
Hell yeah, now we're talking.
I used to eat toothpaste when it was like that. I know it's not good for me.
You shouldn't do that.
But I was young.
Make sure we all make that very clear.
And
The
I loved
fluoride
bubblegum.
free. I will say, I think it was Crest. They had toothpaste, kids' toothpaste that had little glitter things in it.
Yeah.
If you had told me it was candy, I would have eaten it with a spoon.
Yeah.
But I probably would have had some long-lasting issues.
You want to guess the price they're selling this toothpaste at?
Oh,
Well-
don't tell me they're going crazy with it now.
What's this?
What is a tube of toothpaste nowadays? How much do you think that costs?
$7, $6. They're
For a tube?
yeah,
Holy
brother.
shit.
When's the last?
He hasn't brushed his teeth.
What does it cost? Yeah, I think it's more expensive than you think because everything is just giant expensive now.
I don't know why I reacted that way because I was gonna say 6,
Yeah,
and you said 7, 8.
6 or 7, I would say. And that's just the base stuff. Now,
It's because 7, 8, 9.
there you go. So if you get into the whole this is organic charcoal toothpaste that's gonna make your mouth look whiter than ever.
You ever see that where people have black toothpaste? I'm like,
I
can't do it.
So I tried black mouthwash, charcoal mouthwash. Stupid.
Does it make you look like you're throwing? Did you pretend to be like a zombie? You're like,
I pretended I was Danny DeVito, the penguin.
that's a good one.
I was just
Yeah.
no, it was gross and disgusting. And it didn't feel like I was cleaning my teeth, if that makes sense.
What did it feel like?
It just felt like I was whooshing around mud water in my mouth.
Ew.
And I know it's probably wrong, but regular Scope or Listerine,
They're so
they're so strong that it feels like I'm getting the job done.
Ooh.
Bro, I could breathe ice
Yeah.
after one of those. But I didn't like it. I would never do this.
I would say this toothpaste, if a regular tube is $7, I'm gonna say this one is 12.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
I think that they know that they have a novelty on their hands, and it's by a company, His Mill. I've never even heard that one.
No, I did the same thing, but was it called High Smile?
It's High Smile because it's a toothpaste.
I mean, it's spelled Hismill.
well, there's fries in the way.
Oh, the fries.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, His Mile. Honestly, that would have been more my guess. But I know I'm wrong. I just want to make that very clear.
Right.
I'm not the idiot here.
I
It's the
would
people
love-
that spelled it all one word.
I would do crazy things to that biscuit right now, honestly.
I'll tell you this. If they just gave me Kentucky Fried Chicken flavored chicken, I'm all about it.
I would love that. Oh my god, a bucket of chicken.
Hell yeah.
I love that chicken comes in buckets.
It's clear. It's so American. It
a
hurts.
plate is not enough. Fill a bucket.
Yeah. Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome.
It's clearly a novelty. So, and it's from a company I've never heard of. I imagine they have like more expensive stuff. You know, like you get like now you can buy like $20 sticks of deodorant. We're all going. The world is going to burn itself from the inside out.
You know when I knew the world was ending? When I went to a Yankee game and they sold sodas that come with a cup with chicken tenders and fries, and
Hey,
the straw
man.
goes through that.
Hey, man.
I was like, we're going down.
Hey man, that's just ingenuity.
It is ingenuity.
That is just genius, modern ingenuity.
But I knew it was the beginning of the end when I saw
I'm going to
that.
say this is $14.99.
Okay, so we have 12
And 15, basically.
and 15. So
Don't piss me off.
they are selling this for $72.
72?
No. The limited edition KFC dental kit is available on his miles.
Click on that thing. It's clickable. I want to know what the fuck is in
This?
here.
Yeah. Well, I imagine it's the toothpaste, the toothbrush. So you get, all right, let's see this. This is crazy. What's all those emojis up there for?
These are the flavors of the toothpaste.
Oh, they have just
flavors
wild,
they
crazy toothpaste flavors? So what is that? Blueberry, watermelon. Loving this so far.
Yes.
Is that a lion's head?
I see a lightning bolt.
Yeah,
What's that?
I figured.
This is sold out.
Electric.
Also, I think it is $72. By the way, they just call it the dental kit. But the lightning.
That's energy
Energy
drink
drink
flavored?
flavored? Are these people trying to kill us?
Why are we not dead as a human race yet? Why?
How are we
How
still
have we
going?
made it this far? Energy drink flavored, and it's electric charge. I will say, the packaging, quality.
Ant,
Yes.
we should buy a couple of these.
All right.
Hold on. Is that a fucking tiramisu? Below the lightning bolt, is that a tiramisu? Oh my god, get it.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh my god, buy it.
You want to get a couple?
I am back.
Oh wait, I think it is $13. You guys are right.
I gotta say.
Look at that. We're
Wait,
on
so
top of it.
so all right, we were right in the
So
middle.
they're cheap? All right, let's get some.
Well, the dental kit was 72. So that probably, can you find out what the dental kit comes with?
Yo, brushing my teeth with tiramisu.
Oh, I would kind of hate not loving that. I like it.
Let's check out the other.
What did that mean? Oh, Biscoff cookie toothpaste.
Oh, Mikey is creaming his jocks right now. Let me tell you.
What else they got? Click on all of them, dude.
Yeah,
now I'm
we gotta see
freaking
this.
horny.
We gotta see this. Sherbet,
Go
next,
to fucking
go
hell,
home.
bitch.
Ice pop. I
That's
don't
a
hate
good
that.
one. I
Bang
like that
pops.
one.
Love bang pops.
What's that?
Blue raspberry.
Fire.
Kind of okay, but it doesn't. Okay. All
Love
right, keep
that.
going. Chupa chups.
Chupa Chupa
Chupa
Cola.
chups cola.
I don't know what that
What
is.
the hell is this?
I don't know
Chupa
what that
chups are
is.
like lollipops. I didn't know they had cola.
I don't know what these things are.
I mean, we're gonna go through all of them, bitch. Lychee.
Lychee.
I've never had a lychee.
It's
Have you?
it's very sweet.
Oh, okay.
They're okay.
Gotcha. These are sold out. Okay.
All right. Let's see the bang. The Simpsons purple squishy toothpaste.
I don't even know what that could mean.
Yeah. What does it taste like? And also, does it have anything to do with like purple ketchup? Because if that's what we're working with, I'm kind of on board here. Pistachio poppy.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm in for the. Actually, no.
No?
No way. Get it out of here,
Like a
dude.
pistachio gelato.
I don't like pistachio flavored stuff. What? I like pistachios.
What's that? Is that a cocktail on the bottom row there?
Chili
Mars.
Joey's gonna shove that up his butt and fucking sit.
I'm gonna spray it
He's gonna
in.
spray that in his ass. I will say this. This is crazy that like I never in a million years would have thought of like crazy. Just keep going while I'm talking, Ant, while you're at it.
Sorry, my bad.
Rainbow straps.
I got excited.
I'm just saying. I never would have
Rainbow
thought of,
strap sounds like something else.
Yeah. I never in a million years would have thought of like this flavored toothpaste at this level where it's just like, here, have a chile con carne flavored toothpaste.
I think it's a good idea. Unless it's like you're it's not good to put.
Here's
Like-
my thing that I'm scared about. what is getting that flavor?
That's what I mean.
That's what's scary, because then when it's just like natural flavors or artificial flavoring, it's just like, oh, so you're just eating candy and brushing your teeth with sugar paste at
Do
this
they
point.
have like a ingredient list or something?
I don't think you need that flavor with
List
a
of
U.
ingredients.
Okay.
Do we have any like red 40?
They
type
won't let you
shit?
click on it. Aqua, sorbitol, glycerin, hydrated silica, xylitol flavor aroma.
Xanthan gum?
That's not good for you.
No, I don't. I mean, xanthan gum is like fine, but
I can't. Sea salt, zinc lactate, lime.
it doesn't look like there's anything too insane.
I just don't know what any of that stuff is. So how can you say that?
I didn't think what you guys would.
You're just like, okay, all right, what do we have in here? Priophosphate, hexandenol sucralose.
Oh, they have pilofoxy.
okay.
They say
All right.
methyl diproricide.
Here's
That's
the
fine.
issue. I haven't seen anything that I know besides sea salt and water.
Is that last thing lemonade? Oh no, never mind.
Yeah,
I thought it was lemonade.
All right, let's see what other flavors we got in this bitch. By the way, you said your friend uses this toothpaste?
Danny, yeah.
Has his teeth not fallen out yet, dude?
I don't know.
Does he get these flavors, or is he just like sticks to like, the missionary of the flavors, which is peppermint?
What's the cupcake looking one?
I imagine it's probably just going to be like birthday cake.
No, it's like down to the left. You're right there to the left.
Oh, I see it.
Mint chocolate.
Oh my god,
toothpaste?
go to fucking
Ew.
hell.
Yo, let me shut up.
Yeah.
Hate this. So you're brushing your teeth with poop. Cool. Next, give me another flavor. I can't believe that this is a real thing in America.
Gummy bear.
But again,
What do gummy bears taste like though?
they taste like they're flavored like over fruit. So like
Yeah.
it's orange or cherry or something. So like gummy
I'm gonna end
bear.
up buying 1,000 of these.
Honestly, should we have an episode where we're just brushing our teeth for
Yeah.
All right, give me another
Is
baby.
this a frog?
Red Frog toothpaste.
What the fuck is that?
This is, you know
Is
what?
that a candy?
It's got to be, because when they spelled flavor with a U, I knew this was some probably stupid Canadian shit. So it's probably like it's like a Timmy's candy up there, where it's like, oh, have a red frog. They're not British, but like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What is that one that's just letters?
Gotcha.
Strawberry cream Yoshi toothpaste.
Doesn't sound too bad.
This is too much.
What's the fourth one from the top? Like
Just go line by line. Just go line by
it
line.
just looks like a lion. What is that?
That's Chupa Chups. That's the Chupa
Oh,
Chups.
oh.
Yeah. Just like, this is too much. Mint bomb. Okay.
I'm into it.
I like mint.
And I like bombs.
I don't know where I stand on bombs.
I'm indifferent about
I'm
bombs.
indifferent about bombs.
The bombs I'm indifferent about.
Is that a beach ball? What the fuck?
This?
Yeah.
No, I think this is a.
A lychee.
that's a lychee.
Okay.
So this one looks like a donut. This one looks like a donut, and this one looks like a donut.
Let's go
Donut
see
'em
what
up. Cinnamon donut.
Cinnamon donut?
Okay. Honestly, I'll say this though.
Oh my
Full
God.
transparency. That looks like
So much
I've
jizz. Looks like jizz.
I have seen some of Becca's like makeup or something that looks like that. So
Frank,
like,
I didn't know where that was going for a second.
I'm saying like the bottle, the packaging. Jesus Christ, everyone.
All right, I don't know. Okay, what's the other donut?
I mean, I imagine it's just another donut flavor. It's glazed,
Glazed
donut. Yeah.
donut,
Okay. And
yeah.
what's the other? Strawberry frosted,
donut?
probably. Pink donut.
donut.
Okay.
I like the pink donut.
Just click other ones that we haven't seen yet, babe. Pina colada.
Big fan of that.
I like the drink. I don't know if I would like the toothpaste.
I would like it. What's the one that looks like a bunny? What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's probably going to be like a collab on like Miffy. Yeah, something like that.
Miffy
Sweet apple.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Dude, you gotta get some of these toothpaste in here.
I mean, half of them are, 3/4 of them are sold out.
does Danny get like cool flavors? Have you tried them?
I just asked that.
I don't.
Did you?
I tried a red velvet one.
And?
What did it taste like?
It was not great.
Dude, because like here's the thing with toothpaste is like it's there for a specific job. Bro, I'm gonna brush my teeth with a donut.
What?
That you're grown adults and there's a guy upstairs brushing his teeth with like
Yeah.
donut flavored shit.
Right.
Like it's just funny to imagine.
What's the one that's next to KFC? What's that?
This is The Simpsons.
The other side of it.
Oh. This is the gummy bears.
Oh.
Oh, we like ran through all these now. Interesting. I mean, dude, the cinnamon donut, that's coming home with me.
I mean, no, apparently not. It's sold out everywhere.
That's because it's so good. They made a big fucking mistake leaving the tiramisu available though.
Well, honestly, you got to worry, though. Why is it still available? Do people not like it?
I don't know, but they're about to be sold out.
I hate this. I want to make it clear. Will I try it if 10 tubes of it showed up here tomorrow?
10?
I mean,
$130 worth of toothpaste.
Yeah, whatever. You're not paying for it. So, like, why not, you know?
I don't know what I was about to
Joey's
say.
going to, honestly, I'm afraid of what would happen to that. Joey will brush his teeth 8 times a day if
my
he has
God.
that tiramisu toothpaste.
I'll just be walking into the bathroom and just being like,
Also, 2.1 ounces, that's not a lot. Or 60 grams, like, that's probably not a lot. It's probably like this big.
It's about right.
yeah. It's a
Which
travel
is
size.
just massive.
Yeah, that's more than
It's
enough, I
more
think,
than
Frank.
enough.
Now that I think about
Who
it-
in God's name would need anything more than that?
enough to choke you, honestly.
I hate this toothpaste, and I hope that the company does well for itself. Making
Massive plug for this company.
Yeah, by the way.
His
also,
mill.
yeah, his mill. His mile. Listen, if they just happen to send us one of every flavor,
Even the ones that are sold out. Don't be cheap.
don't be cheap. Mr.
Mr.
Smile.
Mr. Hismel.
Mr. Ismail. I wonder, like, if there's other companies that do this. Like, if
Flavored toothpaste.
not just flavored toothpaste, but, like, just something else you wouldn't even think about. Like, flavored, here we go, copyright. So flushable wipes are a big thing. A lot of people don't use them.
Where are you going?
Just hear me out. Flushable wipes, okay? You really shouldn't use them because they're not good. But companies still make them.
Really?
Yeah, they're there's like no, it's known as like there's no like safe flushable wipe. They all fuck up your system. It's just a matter of how much do it quicker.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your body.
Oh, not this system, the plumbing system.
Yeah.
You know, the home plumbing, not the human plumbing.
Right.
What if we made flavored wet wipes?
Frank, see, this is where I was trying to prevent you from going because what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean,
How many wet wipes have you eaten?
no, not for eating.
For what?
What do I need to spell it out for you, Joey?
You want me to wipe my butt with like a glazed donut flavored wet wipe? What am I getting out of that?
You're walking away with your ass smelling like a glazed donut.
I want that.
No? I
don't need a tiramisu smelling ass.
But if you had one, would you be happy?
I love tiramisu.
I'm just saying, it might not be a necessity, but we as a country clearly have moved past can
Also-
you to you should.
But also, like, we're saying flavored.
Yeah.
It should be scented.
Scented.
Right.
Scented, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. What else do we,
Like candles.
I thought you were going as like a little sexual experience kind of thing.
Sure.
I thought that's where
With
you
sure.
were.
With wet wipes?
Sure.
Like you clean first, then it tastes good.
Sure.
I thought that's
sure.
where- I swear to God, I thought that's
Yeah,
where
yeah. I'm fine with that. Like, for really, like, direct this at gay men and ladies. Or anyone that gets their shit ate, actually.
Okay. Like wipe my butt.
Wipe my butt with this tiramisu and then go to town on my lady fingers.
Like you're
You know what I'm talking about?
and then shove your lady fingers.
I mean, listen.
Frank.
Be really real. Don't be a character right now. You wouldn't have been hyped?
This is like flavored condoms, that thing too.
I guess. But, like,
I've never tasted
who's
the
eating a
flavor.
condom, Joey?
I mean, I think that's more. What do you mean? They made them.
I'm saying, like,
People are getting very safe BJs.
that's good. Good. And I support that for them. I'm just saying.
But like a blue raspberry condom.
But, like, what if you could get, like, a sanitary wipe?
right,
So, like, before you're about to get hot and heavy and you know your shit's about to get gobbled up on,
right.
you're just like, do I go with the red frog or do I go with the glazed donut?
Right. Which one would you go with?
I mean, I'm not getting my shit ate.
Which one would you rather eat? I'm cinnamon donut. Cinnamon donut.
Cinnamon donut on that cinnamon donut. You know? Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good one.
I
tell you what I wouldn't pick, though. KFC.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fried chicken.
Listen, companies love doing this now. Doritos had vodka.
Did you try that?
They did on the TikTok. It was bad,
It's
right?
the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. And
Did it taste like cheese?
It tastes like you threw up Doritos.
Oh, no.
Didn't need that.
But, like, what other ones have there been? There have been other ones like that where people do that shit. You know, KFC fucking toothpaste.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other examples, you know?
Arby's fries vodka.
Arby's fries vodka?
They did that?
Yeah.
I've never had Arby's before.
Neither have I, and I'm cool with not having it.
We've got the meats.
SNL made the joke before I could, so I can't take credit for it, but they're like, you don't want to go somewhere where they're telling you, like, we've got meat. And we're just like, yeah, we didn't think you didn't.
You have
It's
a
like, no, we got it. It's here.
Roast beef is on your window, so I hope that you would.
Ugh.
Fast food roast beef is so bananas.
Fast food fish is way worse.
Yeah, like a Long John Silver's.
Bro, you don't even need to go that far. But like if you go to McDonald's and you get a Filet-O-Fish,
That's so crazy.
that's bananas to me.
I really think though, like a Long John Silver's should just be like a really big bear trap. And like you get in, and as soon as you step on the rug,
They
the
gotcha.
whole building just collapses, and everyone in it goes. You
I'm
know?
fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just weed them out, you know? Weed them out from the rest of society.
I have to go get salmon at a Long John Silver's.
Yeah. Hey, babe, what are you doing tonight? What do you have for dinner? Oh, I just had my second fillet of fish of the day. What the hell is that? What is with bro?
While we're at it, the McRib, super unnecessary to have that.
It ain't a thing, brother. It's not real food. I don't know what it is they're giving you, but it ain't real rib
It's
meat.
like we've crushed burgers,
Or
fries.
it's like
Let's
pigeon
add
ribs. It's pigeon ribs or something, not like
It's a quail
beef.
rib.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, what rib meat is this? And it's like, it's from an aardvark.
I've actually had quail. It's quite delicious. So.
I think I had it too.
I think we had it together.
And
Do you remember we went out for my birthday years ago, and then it was like we went to like that steakhouse, and they had the bird, but it was like tied up, like it was getting fucked.
hell yeah, I remember that. Spatchcocked.
Yo,
That's what
it
they
was
call
like
it.
tied up by its legs and arms like this, and it was like it had thick ass thighs, and I'm like, this thing is
Joey, yeah.
It's like, it is my birthday, isn't it?
It was your birthday.
basically.
Give me the chicken. Extra sexy.
I'm gonna take a chicken home with me if that's fine. Extra sexy. Can I get the
get-
chicken extra horny?
Let me
Thank
get one
you.
of these to go, and let me smack it before you put it in the bag.
Yeah, we'll get 2 chickens extra horny. Thank you so much.
Can you tie them up with my belt while you're at it?
with my belt? Yeah, the arms were like overlapped like this.
Yeah, the
And I was like, yo.
They it wasn't spatchcocked, because spatchcocked is when they're like
flat.
open butt, you
Yeah.
know, like this.
No,
was,
this butt was intact. This butt was intact.
it was.
The legs were like overlapping.
It was like prim and proper, like la la la.
Yeah.
Like you could have put like little chicken Louboutins on them or something.
Yeah, it did. We should go back. Anyway, there you have it, folks. Thank you so
done?
much for tuning in. Yeah, we're done.
No, we're not. Let's keep going.
Okay.
What other?
I can only talk about flavored toothpaste for too long.
Look up if there's any like company partnered like brand deals that they've done, like Doritos vodka, KFC.
Frank, that's
this.
the most vague thing.
I
that
know.
you could-
It's the end of the episode. I get one per episode.
every
give it.
look up if a company has ever collabed with another company before.
Well, this is
He's looking at the keyboard. He's like, I don't know what to
I
type.
don't know where to start.
this is back when companies used to be so willing.
If I need to hear this again,
So I'm serious, when they were very playful with their IP, and they were willing to like partner with other people and stuff like that.
Nope.
Like
KFC and
you can
Crocs.
get Pokemon.
Okay,
what?
wait, maybe I did find something.
Arby's and Old Spice.
Okay.
What the hell is that? McDonald's and BTS.
Arby's and Old Spice.
Ben and Jerry's and Nike.
Arby's and Old Spice is crazy. So when you take a huge roast beef shit, you can Make it smell better.
the guy that's like half horse, half man comes out, or like fucking what's his name? What's the Jack dude?
I don't know.
Fucking
Cruz?
Terry Crews walks out after you eat your Arby's and he smacks you in the mouth.
Old Spice. Yeah, you
Swedish
can come
fish-
in, have a roast beef sandwich, but make sure you're wearing deodorant.
Swedish fish Oreos.
No.
That sucks.
No.
Yeah. Food brand crossovers that left us uneasy. Thank you. Someone gets it. Hold on.
Peeps and Pepsi?
I'm on board.
No.
I'm on board for a Pepsi Peep. Or Pee-Pee Pepsi. A Pee-Pee Pepsi. I like that.
You
What
like
else?
Pee-Pee Pepsi?
I love Peeps.
Oh, there it is.
This sucks.
Mustard and Skittles.
They did an ice cream too, didn't they? Mm-hmm. That I can't even like. Yo, put mustard. My hate for mustard aside. How does that taste good?
No, gross.
How does it taste good?
I'm convinced that's fake.
No,
It's real. Do you like Skittles?
I don't mind them.
I love Skittles.
What they do to my throat is crazy.
You don't. What?
Can we stop now? Can we end the episode now?
Skittles. What else we got?
Gotcha.
Kraft macaroni and cheese and ice cream.
Van Leeuwen ice cream.
Ugh.
Cheesy ice cream sounds nasty.
Yeah.
It might be good.
No, it won't be. Black Label bacon and cinnamon toast crunch. Hold on a sec. Hold on. I've been pulled back in.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. If you sprinkled Cinnamon Toast Crunch on anything, I'd be like, ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. Human shit?
There's most things, I think, then.
Okay.
It's better than without it.
He's not wrong. Coffee Mate and Dr. Pepper.
Ew,
That's
bro.
disgusting. Coffee Mate by itself, I don't drink it, but everything I've heard, people say, like, this is gross.
I've never had it.
Might taste like a Manhattan special.
Velveeta and
Compartes Chocolatier and Velveeta?
what the fuck?
What the hell?
Chocolate? One is chocolate?
I don't get
One
it.
is chocolate and one is cheese.
I don't get it, and I
What are
don't
you
want
doing?
to. Keep going.
Gotcha.
Pepsi
Back
Peeps.
to
We
Pepsi
saw that. We
Peeps.
saw that. Coca-Cola and Oreo.
Absolutely not. Disgusting. Ruining a great
I
thing.
kind of wouldn't hate that. I could try that.
Are you a big Oreo guy?
I like Oreos. Come on. There's only a couple more. I can see it. Oreo Sour Patch. I think I
feel
actually
like-
tried that one.
I think I did too, and it doesn't taste like that, right? Am I making that up?
It just tastes like a cookie with sugar. Like it's not like it's chocolatey.
Yeah, no, I didn't think it was like sour. Or
Don't hate it.
Don't hate it.
Lay's and IHOP Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
What the hell is
I
that?
don't even know how to
What is
unpack
that? Is
that.
that like a song from Little Richard?
Yeah.
Strawberry topped pancakes with syrup and bacon flavored chips.
What the hell? Where are they?
Why is anyone still fucking with IHOP?
Can we try them though? Like, cause we hate them.
Hell yeah.
Oops and Thomas's Bagels.
I'm in for that. I'm on that.
Damn, I haven't.
I'm
had
all in on that.
Haven't had a Fruit Loop in years.
Yep. Hidden Valley Ranch teams with whiskey. All right, shut this off.
All right.
Shut this game
Shut this game off right now.
Sure.
Hidden Valley Ranch and whiskey.
Shut it off.
Oh, yep,
That's
yep,
so nasty,
I gotcha.
dude.
Thank you.
Ranch is disgusting.
That's bad.
No, ranch is not disgusting. That ranch,
Risky. Whiskey I like.
risky.
Ranch I like. I'm not one of those freaks that dunks a whole burger into it. But like that's too much for me. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. It's my show.
Yeah, that's it. Where can they find you?
Where can they find you?
You can find me
at
at
Joe
Sangato.
Sangato.
At the
At the
elephants in the sky. Birds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birds. How are we even doing that? It's so good. Frenchmen coming down the street. Running down that alleyway. Where's all the meat?
You know where to find us. Go check out the Basement Yard everywhere. Patreon. Patreon.com/the Basement Yard. Thank you. We love you, folks. We'll see you next time.